Hey everybody, Nick Espinosa, your chief security fanatic here, and today we are talking about the Biden administration because the Biden administration has officially responded to the SolarWinds attack, and here's what you need to know. Now, I went around the globe looking for news sources everywhere, but I'm cribbing primarily from the BBC out of the UK and the Washington Post here in the United States, but I saw some great articles globally as this is a global issue. Now, the United States has announced actions, or rather sanctions, against Russia, the country of, in response to what it says are cyber attacks and other hostile acts by that nation. The measure, which targets dozens of Russian entities and officials, aims to deter, quote, Russia's harmful foreign activities, according to the White House. Now, the statement says that Russian intelligence was behind last year's massive SolarWinds attack, and they accuse Moscow of interference in the 2020 U.S. presidential election as well. Russia denies all of these allegations. It says it's actually going to respond in kind, meaning they will probably turn around and sanction the United States. Now, as a part of the Biden administration's suite of actions against Russian attackers, the Treasury Department sanctioned 5 companies for supporting the malign activity that broached a wide array of government agencies here in the United States. The corporate blacklisting falls under a new executive order released on the 15th of April and expands the administration's power to resolve and deter harmful foreign activities from Russia and other countries. In addition to Treasury sanctions, the Justice Department announced it's probing Russian technology firms more broadly to determine whether they pose a risk to the U.S. information and communications technology infrastructure. Technology determined to be a risk in the USA could be banned or limited. The investigation builds off a 2019 executive order largely focused on scrutinizing the threat of Chinese technologies. That was done under the Trump administration. Now, the 5 blacklisted firms provide a range of services to Russian government clients, including research, development, and technical support for malicious cyber operations, according to the U.S. Treasury. One sanctioned firm, Positive Technologies, supports Russian government clients, including the FSB, that's their intelligence wing, and hosts cybersecurity events used by Russian intelligence for recruiting. The company also provides hacking tools and operations to Russian intelligence, according to a U.S. intelligence report released by Patrick Howell of the MIT Tech Review. Now, the Kremlin, as I mentioned, has rebuked these sanctions, and a Kremlin spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, said that it would, quote, retaliate in kind, and that, again, is according to multiple sources out there, as that is an official statement from the Russian government. The U.S. Department of Treasury previously sanctioned 5 Russian firms in 2018 for aiding Russian intelligence in activity, including malicious cyber activity, so this isn't new, and here we are. Now, I'm not really a big fan of executive orders that, let's say, give more power to one branch of the government or the other, but this is one of those things where we have to basically pivot and act quickly. One of the things authoritarian governments have the ability to do, unlike a democracy where everything is debated, they can pivot quickly to essentially attack or defend as needed, and that is something that the United States needs to do. I'm not saying we unilaterally do these things or give a president unlimited powers, but there needs to be a way to pivot as cybersecurity threats pivot on a regular basis. We never know when that 15-year-old kid is going to figure out how to break every company on the planet and country possibly, and now we all have to devise a new solution. And so this is not like getting the iPhone 10 when you had the iPhone 9 because it's slightly better. This is a very serious issue we have in cybersecurity. So we're going to see where this goes. Those are the core sanctions for the SolarWinds attack. We'll see how Russia responds. But in the meantime, the Biden administration is also pushing forward through things like cybersecurity software grades, for software that they use and all of that. We've seen some IoT security enhancements come through under Obama and the Trump administration as well. And so we'll see where this goes. And so expanding on the Trump administration's basically push to really filter Chinese technology, we're now adding Russia to that list, and I have to imagine that other countries will be basically right behind them in that sense, although we don't see a lot of software development or companies that are selling wares here from places like Iran or North Korea, but I have to imagine they're on the radar as well. So that is your news of the day. I found it absolutely interesting. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And there we go. And please like, share, follow me here on Facebook and Twitter at NickAESP. And please feel free to subscribe to me at YouTube as well. And as always, stay safe and stay online. Thanks, everyone.